Alrighty, you guys. This is part two to the video I wanted to do. I just wanted to get it over with because I'm not going to be live for the next 2 days. You know, tomorrow is Sunday, so it's clean day. I'm going to be extremely busy, and Monday, work. If I have time, I go live, but I probably won't because I still have videos I need to do. I still have this video that I'm still working on that I still have to edit, among other gazillion, quadrillion things I have to do that I've been putting on the back burner. So the next few days, matter of fact, I probably don't go live until after election day. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. Or on election day. Matter of fact, I won't go live until election day. We might do like some live feed or something like that. So for our night caps, our night listeners, who's ever up on Saturday laying in the bed, viewing me right now, go ahead and give me some love in the comment section. I don't mind. Let's see here. Where is my chat list here? Which one is this? I'm going to post my matter of fact, let me just do something right quick here. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I want to post my link so you guys can see. So you guys can donate or whatever you have to do to the channel. Just click the link, just post it in the comment section. It has all of my Cashapp and things of that nature in there, so don't hesitate to do that. Let's see, where is the other chat room? What did I do with it? Let's see. Oh, there it is. Remember, I'm operating multiple windows here, ladies and gentlemen, so bear with me here. Okay, and that's this. Maybe I should change this to white. I mean, having this as blue is literally confusing me right now, for real. There we go. Fantastic. Anyway, I ran across a video, and I kind of want you guys to see it. I was like, I gotta show them this video, because I ran across this video, and I was just blown away from the videos, I swear. And I had to show you guys this video because it's kind of sick. Okay, here we go. Okay, anyway, getting back to what I'm saying here. Again, this is part two from the live show I did earlier today. I want to show you Halloween costumes, but I didn't, give my critique or something like that. But I was so pissed off, I was getting really pissed off. You guys have no idea. But anyway, so since we're up late here, here's your trigger warnings. Let's get this show on the road. Okay. I'm currently in my bedroom right now. I'm not in my office, so that's why the layout is different. All right, let's see.
This is a trigger warning. In this video, I may be talking about or showing sensitive material about some subjects or topics that may be disturbing or upsetting or may bring forth some troubling memories, as you read in the description or title. With that said, either end the video now or brace yourself. Aside from that, enjoy.
All right, fantastic. Okay, now I know we left off with Trump news. I have ran across some other Trump news that I thought was seriously puzzling. Excuse me. He was giving a live rally, and he was doing some really vulgar things. Let me just show you this TikTok video real quick, and then I'll show you the clip of him doing some really strange things with a microphone. Something is seriously wrong with him, for real. Seriously wrong with him. Something's wrong with that man. Oh, look at the video about Aquarius. Before we transition, let's learn about my sign, which is an Aquarius. Let's see here.
Listen closely as I reveal them. First, he made them an air sign, which often surprises people who think they're a water sign. God combined imaginative minds with independent thinkers. He added a dash of kindness. making them fight for fairness and equality. Some creative ideas and innovative thinking were added, making them pioneers and innovators. God included a splash of energy that lets them break free from norms and forge their own paths. He blended in individuality and authenticity, making them proud of who they are. Curiosity and passion were added, so they can keep learning and growing. Finally, God gave them a touch of cosmic wisdom, connecting them to the universe's rhythms. With these ingredients, God created Aquarius, a powerful mix of innovation, compassion, and freedom. They're visionary rebels. Their minds are limitless, and their hearts beat with a desire for change. They inspire progress and shine bright in a world that needs their light. If you agree, share your birth date in the comments to find your twin.
That's definitely my sign. Anyways, here's the video that I want you guys to see pertaining to... Oh, right now, I'm actually drinking whiskey as we speak. Just to let you guys know, I'm drinking whiskey.
We're just a few days away from the November 5th presidential election.
I want to show... This is one of my favorite pages. He brought up something. I was actually watching this with my husband of Trump doing some strange things with a microphone. Let me see if I can find it.
After Joe Biden whipped Donald Trump's ass in 2020, of course, Donald Trump and all the Republicans were claiming the election's rigged. The Democrats stole the election. They said they had all kinds of evidence. Of course, none of us ever saw it. They went to court multiple times, tens of multiple times, and they lost every time. Now we're coming up. I've been telling you all along that as we get closer to the election, it's going to get crazier. It's going to get weirder, and it did last night with Donald Trump. Donald Trump was holding a campaign rally in Wisconsin. He was on staged, and it was what it typically is, unhinged, weird, going off on tangents, nobody really knowing what the hell he's saying, including Donald Trump. Well, Donald Trump had a problem with the microphone twice, and he was upset about it. In fact, he said he was seething about it. He said, "Do you want me to come backstage and beat somebody?" Donnie Trump couldn't beat a fucking egg, so I would love to see that. So anyway, he's complaining about this microphone, and then out of the blue, he simulates oral sex. I mean, take a look at the video. It's fucking weird. It's creepy. It's freaky. I told you it's going to get crazy. Donald Trump is at a point where he knows he's losing. He doesn't know what to do, so he does everything. He does anything he can think of. The more crazy, the more obscure, the more deranged he's going to do it. And we still got 3 more days. This motherfucker's going to get crazy. After...
Yep. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I do have the video. Check a look. It's so creepy, you guys. Trigger freaking warning. Okay? Trigger... Oh. And aside from Trump doing crazy, obscene things with his microphone, there were also some videos I want to show. Jennifer Lopez's speech at the Kamala rally in Las Vegas. I want to show that as well. I didn't even get the chance to because I was just so upset. And other things. And we get into other subjects as well. But here is that video right here. Look at him.
The mic
Oh my gosh.
I think it stinks.
You see what he's doing? Why would he do that? Hey, look.
Way too low.
What the fuck was he doing? You guys saw that, right? You guys saw that. He was literally moving up and down on a microphone stand that had nothing on it. It had nothing on it. Seriously? If that's not obscene or sick, I don't know what. I mean, you guys really need to take his little quirks and whatever the hell he got going on very seriously, because this is sick crap right here. Anyway, here's Jennifer Lopez and her full speech. And I tell people, because they want to ridicule Jennifer Lopez, I tell people that Jennifer Lopez, she may have had a shady past and allegedly was participant in Diddy's parties. We don't know if she's participant in the parties. Now, when it comes to witchcraft, I do kind of believe that, but we don't know if she's participant at the parties. I mean, I did show similarities and proof with her fingernails and things of that nature, but French Manicure is a very popular fingernail brand. I mean, fingernail style in terms of fake nails. I wear that. So I could be wrong about that. I don't know. I'm hardly ever wrong, but you know, I could be wrong. I don't know if she's participant. I know she was a little loosey goosey back in the day. But aside from her past transgression and her past come ups and her hustle, she has really represented her people. She represented her heritage. She always helped newcomers feature in their songs. She always repping for her people. She came out with a dance show that was doing really good, but the haters kicked her off the show because they was hating. Although, like I said in my last live, I wish they would have Mark Anthony as a judge because he's a better singer. And not her, but I guess her limelight was bigger than his, which I would never understand. But it is what it is. She did have Tommy Mottola, and she did hook up with Diddy, and she did hook up with the right people. So that's why her star quality was more, more greater than Mark Anthony. And Anthony wasn't willing to sell out or bend over or open mouths or whatever to get ahead. He just wanted to use his talent. So maybe that's what the deal was. He wasn't willing to sacrifice parts of himself. So it is what it is. But aside from her shady hustle and her past transgression, she always represented her people. So for people to say she should shut up, she's been at Diddy parties, I think we need to put aside that kind of thing and listen to what she has to say. Because she is a mother, she is a wife, and she did represent her people. She did. That's what I'm saying. Can we just put aside that for now and just concentrate on what she's saying? I have my issues with her as well, Frederick. You know, I made videos talking about her past. I kind of just want to focus on what she has to say at the moment. So here's what she had to say. You guys gonna see me mess with the chat room because I don't know what's going on with the comment. So Frederick, if you want to keep commenting so I can fix the size of this, that'd be great.
Buenas noches, Las Vegas.
Buenas noches.
Now you guys know I'm no stranger to this town. No, I've been on stage here many times. Too many times to count. But this is the most important stage I've ever been on. And let me tell you, it has never felt the way it does tonight. It has nothing to do with me and everything to do with you. The energy in here is just electric. Can you guys feel it? Can you feel it? It's amazing. The election is just 5 days away, and there's so much at stake. The choices facing America now are monumental. And you guys have made this place a city where dreams come true, where people from all walks of life have planted a flag in hopes of creating a better future for themselves and their families. And you are the ones who are going to send the message that Nevada is Harris country. Kamala Harris is running for the people who dream, for the parents working overtime, the kids studying by streetlight, the teenagers practicing in the basement. She's the only candidate that wants to raise the minimum wage and make college more affordable, keep the Department of Education, and even put a teacher in the vice president's job. On the other hand, her opponent wants to kill the Affordable Care Act and eliminate the Department of Education. Right now, we are on the brink of an election that demands a choice. A choice between backwards and forwards, a choice between the past and the future, a choice between divided and united. And if you are anything like me and you value the idea that in this country, any child from any background can not only work their ass off to bring their dreams to life and be able to do so with dignity and
yes, it
respect for
is.
their neighbors, then it isn't much of a choice at all. Whether you're from Castle Hill in the Bronx, yes, baby, or Sunrise Manor in East Las Vegas. We all want a world where our kids feel safe and free and valued by their president, because whoever leads this country matters. That's how we make the greatest America. Because I remember growing up thinking my president cared about me, cared about my parents, cared about my neighbors and my community. Not just some Americans, but all Americans. I believe that our kids and this wonderfully progressive, innovative, and inclusive young generation deserve that too. And it is in our hands. It's our responsibility to provide that for them. You know, when I started in TV and film, I could get roles playing the maid or the loudmouth Latina. But I knew I had more to offer. And I think there are a lot of people in this country who feel the same way, who know that they are capable of more. And we all just want a chance to prove it. And elections are about choosing leaders who support that, not one who stands in the way. Kamala Harris gets it. Raised by a hardworking mother in Oakland, California, working long hours, strict budget, made rent every month until they could buy a home, surrounded by a community of firefighters and teachers, nurses, construction workers, small business owners. I don't know, that sounds a lot like my upbringing, and probably many of yours. Kamala Harris gets it. I know as President of the United States, Kamala will fight for our freedom, the freedom of immigrants and immigrant families to chase the American dream, the freedom of workers to afford housing, education, food, and life's essentials, and the freedom of women to choose what we do with our bodies. I believe in the power of women. Ladies, where are my ladies at? Let me hear you. Yes. You know, I believe that women have the power to make the difference in this election. I believe in the power of Latinos. Where are my Latinos at? I believe in the power of our community. I believe in the power of all our votes. I believe that together we are the difference in this election. I know that together we are the difference in this election. Kamala Harris chose a career in law to fight for middle-class families like her own. From her start as a courtroom prosecutor to becoming the district attorney, then California's Attorney General, then a U.S. Senator, and now as Vice President, she has only ever had one client, you, the people. And in each of those roles, she took on scammers who ripped off their customers, predators who abused women, and cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. There is no candidate in the history of the presidency that is more qualified, and there is no job that Kamala Harris can't do.
Facts.
Kamala Harris gets it. And that's what her policies are about. She will put forward an actual plan to make housing more affordable, to cut taxes for middle-class families, to help small businesses get a foothold, to expand the child tax credit, to fight inflation by cracking down on grocery monopolies, to take on those who rip off consumers. And what's that all about at the end of the day? It's about helping you get ahead. It's about you, and you, and you, and you, and you. It's about us, all of us. No matter what we look like, who we love, or who we worship, or where we're from. Her opponent, on the other hand, doesn't see it that way. He has consistently worked to divide us. At Madison Square Garden, he reminded us who he really is and how he really feels. It wasn't just Puerto Ricans that were offended that day, okay? It was every Latino in this country. It was humanity and anyone of decent character. Look, I'm a lover, okay? You guys know that about me. I'm a lover. I am not a fighter. I am not here to trash anyone or bring them down. I know what that can feel like, and I wouldn't do it to my worst enemy, or even when facing the biggest adversary I think America has internally ever had. But over Kamala Harris's entire career, she has proven to us who she is. She has shown up for us every day, for the people, and it's time for us to show up for her. It's time for us to all answer presente. I am an American woman. I am the daughter of Guadalupe Rodriguez and David Lopez, a proud daughter and son of Puerto Rico. I am Puerto Rican. Soy boricua carajo. And yes, I was born here, and we are Americans. I am a mother. I am a mother. I am a sister. I am an actor and an entertainer, and I like Hollywood endings. I like when the good guy, or in this case, the good girl wins. And with an understanding of our past and a faith in our future, I will be casting my ballot for Kamala Harris for President of the United States proudly. Proudly. You can't even spell America.
Oh, you're good,
American.
Frederick. I'm sorry.
This is our country too, and we must exercise our right to vote on November 5th. Please. And remember, somos una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos. Let's get loud! Let's get loud! I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional, but you know what? You know what? We should be emotional. We should be upset. We should be scared and outraged. We should. Our pain matters. We matter. You matter. Your voice and your vote matters. And look, don't be afraid to make people around you uncomfortable. Invite people around you to be the change, to go out there and vote. Nobody likes having tough conversations or talking about politics, but trust me, I've been in some of these rooms. I see the way power works in this country. They love it when you do nothing, okay? A non-vote is an agreement. It just makes it easier for them to do whatever they want, whatever serves them. And this election is about your life. It's about you and me and my kids and your kids. Don't make it easy. Make them pay attention to you. That's your power. That's your power. Your vote is your power. Make a plan to vote early, okay? If you have a mail ballot, sign the envelope, return it to any drop box in your county. It is too late to put it in the mail, okay? Tomorrow, Friday, November 1st, is the last day to vote early in person. If you can't vote early, make a plan to vote on Election Day, November 5th. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Find a vote center or ballot drop box near you at willvote.com/NV. I will vote. I'm sorry. I will vote. You are absolutely right. I'm sorry, I got carried away. Let's do this, Las Vegas! I am so proud of all of you for showing up today. Thank you so much. And it is my deep honor to introduce a woman who has the opportunity in just a few days to make history, the next president of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Her speech was very nice. I don't care what anyone
Son of
says.
Puerto Rico.
She repped for her people, despite her shaky and very questionable come up. She does represent her people. And thank you, Frederick, for being so helpful. I was looking at your comment. Yes, thank you for being helpful. Thank you. I believe I got it down packed here. And anyone else who's viewing who are not seeing anything, I do see the views, you guys, okay? And it's more than just what it says. Y'all know my stuff is hacked. Anyway, moving right along here. Her speech was very beautiful. Very beautiful. And I did feel that she was very, very serious about this. She's, no matter what her shady past is, you got to admit, she always represents her people. She always represents her heritage, regardless, despite how her, yeah. Let's put aside that. We're not talking about that right now. We are talking about making sure Trump do not get elected again. That's what we're talking about. That's what's important. That is what is important. I cannot wait till November 5th for Kamala to become president, so we don't have to talk about this anymore. Because I'm sick and tired about it. Oh my gosh. I was telling my husband, like, our conversations are literally, majority of the time, talking about politics. Can we talk about other stuff? I don't know, like the fact that we're rekindling our, you know, courtship, so to speak. Can we talk about that for a change? All we talk about is business, politics, business, politics. I'm so sick of talking about that. I'm sick of hearing about Trump and all his crazy shenanigans. I'm sick of hearing about this man. It's been a nightmare for the last 4 years. Oh my gosh. You see it now? Do you see it in the window there? Frederick, it should be in the window there. I see it. Don't you see it underneath the cartoon image of me looking at the facts book? That's me. You should see it right there. Yeah. Anyway, so please vote, you guys. You're right. Find your local. If you haven't voted yet, you still have time. You still have time. Some states you can vote until the 3rd, and some states, I think the last day was yesterday. Just find out if you can still vote early. If you can't, make a note, like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and stand in line. I'm going to go ahead and stand in line, get your, and I'm telling you from personal experience, my husband and I stood in line for 2 freaking hours just to vote yesterday. We voted yesterday. Okay, good. I'm glad. Great. Fantastic. I mean, y'all know me. I don't wear flats, right? You know what I mean? I'm either wearing wedge sneakers or heels. That is the truth. That's literally what I wear. And I wore red sneakers yesterday. I wore red sneakers. I wore me a blazer. Pretty much what I told you. There's no lies here. I'm an Aquarius. I will tell you the truth. So I'm standing in line with my husband. I've got me a book, you know, that I'm reading from the library. And I wanted to finish because it was getting good as hell. But my hands started getting really cold. And I was trying to tough it out because, you know, I don't like to complain. But it was getting so cold, I was like, I can't flip the pages anymore. And I didn't want to dig in my tote bag that I was carrying to get my gloves because it's a forest in there, trust me. So I was like, okay, I'll just start reading the book and I'll just, you know, listen to some podcast or a YouTube video. Don't look at it, just pop my earbuds in my ear and just listen to a YouTube video or some crap like that, right? My husband, he's already listening to his politics. He's so conservative. He already listened to that crap. And he's laughing and giggling, sniggling and stuff, or some comedian talking about Trump or something. I don't know. And he grabbed my hand. I was grabbing his hand because my hands were so cold. He grabbed my hand. He was like, oh my gosh, your hands are so icy cold. They're like icicles. He said, why didn't you say anything? And I was like, I'm fine. He said, I was wondering why you stopped reading the book. I was like, because my hands was cold. I couldn't turn the pages anymore. Oh my gosh. I mean, I didn't even think LA could get that cold, but it was fucking cold. At least it was cold to me. But yeah, I was standing in line for like 2 hours. Oh my gosh. In wedge sneakers. Whew. I'm telling you guys, it was worth it. I thought I was being stalked by some guy. And long story, I can go on and on. It was a crazy night. Well, not a crazy night. It was actually a crazy day. It wasn't a night. But anyway, And this guy was stalking. He stared at me the entire time. You know, I was like, and my husband was like, why didn't you tell me? I said, I'm used to people staring at me like that. And this is not being conceited, my truth seekers. This is real. I'm used to people staring at me. Weirdly, I have had kids come up to me and look at me, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. And I'm not trying to be conceited. I'm being real, seriously. It's like, oh my gosh, you're so this. And they just stare. It's really strange. And kids, they like to hug and things of that nature. Strange kids come to hug me and whatever. I'm not lying, seriously. So I told him, I said, I've been used to people staring at me like that all my life, seriously. So you get used to people gazing and stalking you or whatever. But this guy, he was weird as fuck. He stared at me the entire time. He was in front of me. He was a couple paces in front of me. And when we got into the place, he ended up behind me, which was very strange. And he stared stalkingly the entire time. And then I saw a couple other dudes that was across the parking lot, and they were standing outside a white truck staring at me the entire time. They weren't staring at anyone else. They was following me and staring at me. I'm like, who are these people? Then I'm thinking, is the hacker, do they have someone following me? Because it's like that everywhere I go. I'm never alone. I feel like I'm being watched and places being cleared out for me to come in. I'm not being, you guys think I'm crazy, and I think I'm crazy too, I swear. But, you know, you get other people to notice this, and they're like, okay, you're not crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on, you guys. I mean, I have no idea, and no one's helping. And I know I'm not an emotional person. Maybe that's part of it is. Maybe it's because I'm so strong. I mean, your prayers are so strong and independent. You never know when they're hurting, you know? Anyway, but it's too late for that nonsense. Okay, so yes, Nap, I'm up late. It's a Saturday. I'm up late because tomorrow's a crazy day. You know, Sunday is, you know, clean day. And I'm cleaning this house from top to bottom. I've been slipping. Oh, gosh. This house is a mess. Well, to my standards anyway. To a stranger, it probably is immaculate. But it's not to my standards. I'm a clean freak. And my daughter and I are going to clean the house from top to bottom. She don't have any schoolwork to do. I changed my major 4 times. Now she's doing theater, which is what she wanted to do in the first place. But long, stressful story. Anyway, but yes, last voting is November 5th. Yes. So what I said, you guys, speak from personal experience. If you're in LA, make sure you have some water. Make sure you check the temperature, because the temperature was shady as hell. I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell. I looked at the news and it said it was supposed to be nice. It was not nice. It was not nice in Los Angeles. It was freaking crazy. Somebody lied. That's all I have to say about that crap. Somebody lied. It was not that nice outside. I was cold. Just saying. So if you're in LA, California, New York, I'm not sure where the hell you guys are watching me from. Check your weather. Make sure you wear comfortable shoes. Try not to drink too much water, because I don't know where you're going to go to the bathroom, but just drink enough water and pee before you go there. You're going to be standing in line more than likely for a couple hours. Take some reading material. Make sure your phone is charged up. Make sure you have all your paperwork you need just in case. Your driver's license, proof of address just to make sure, like a bill or something, just in case you have to register. So make sure you have your paperwork for that. And be prepared. So make sure you have your driver's license, proof of your address, so you can vote. Okay? Have comfortable shoes, something comfortable to wear, and entertainment, because you are going to be standing in line, I'll say, for at least 2 hours. Just saying. You're going to be standing in line for at least 2 hours. Because that's how long we were standing in line. 2 freaking hours. The line was literally around the corner. So, hey, but it was worth it. I felt great afterwards. You know, once you get in the building, it's warm. But I felt beautiful and warm. Like I contributed to the world, well, not the world, but to society. I felt like, oh my God, because I didn't vote last time. I'm going to be honest. I didn't get a chance to vote. But, yeah, so, and there wasn't anyone I wanted to vote for. I'm not a huge fan of Biden, I'm going to be real with you. So, anyway, please be prepared to vote November 5th. Find your local station. And just get ready to stand in line, okay? Moving right along here. Okay, let's talk about, and I want to hear some reactions in the comment section. I know most of you are probably laying in bed right now. It's only like 9:21 where I'm at right now. It's probably, what, 10 or 11, depending where you guys are coming from. Stay with me here, okay? Stay with me here, because remember, you guys are not going to hear from me until November 5th. And I'm more likely to come up here. Maybe we do some live feed on the election results and become hysterically crazy. Who knows? Who knows? Depends if I have the time. Remember, I have no life. Okay, so let's talk about celeb costumes. And I want to get your opinions on what celeb costume that you think is great. I know this is like, why are we talking about this? But you know me, there's 2 holidays I love the most that I will celebrate, that I have not celebrated because I'll be working or busy. Halloween and Valentine's Day. Those are the 2 holidays that I will only celebrate. Seriously. Halloween and Valentine's Day. I don't care about any other holiday, honestly. So, Thanksgiving, no, I'm not going to celebrate a day of slaughter. I'm good. Nope, not doing it. After I learned the real-rooted history, Moor history from the Moors, I'm good. I'm not celebrating that day. So this costume here is, of course, with Chloe and Dream. They are cats. She a little young to be a little cat, but you know, we are talking about the Kardashians here, so are we even surprised by this? No, we're not. And this is supposed to be Heidi Klum. This is Heidi Klum. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Is Heidi Klum married to what's that hostess name that's on The Talk? Jerry something? Jerry O'Connell or whatever the hell his name is. Is he married to her? I forgot. Yeah, but this is her costume, so extra. And wow, she do be putting a lot of thought in her costume. Crazy. I haven't worn a costume in years. And this is Cardi B going as Jessica Rabbit. She got a lot of work done. I'm assuming her boobs are this big, A, because they're partially fake with silicones, and B, is because she has milk in them. I'm assuming that's what it is. You're up at 12? Oh my gosh, Nab, you talking about, it's 12 where you're at? It's only 9 here. Sorry about that. My bad. And then we have Lupita, who is dressed as Storm. She look amazed. And then we have Rita Ora and I think her name Taika Waititi. And they going as Zoro and Alina. I guess this some fantasy character. And then we have Haley Bailey and her son as Lilo and Stitch. Oh, cute. So cute. And Sabrina Carpenter as Lizzie McGuire. And then we have Chrissy Teigen and John Legend as the Flintstones. Oh my gosh. Do the Flintstones even still come on? I mean, is that even aired still? I'm just curious. Maybe how Lizzo going as a fairy. I heard Lizzo was trying to lose weight. I saw a clip, I don't know if it was a clip or a post, where she supposed to be trying to lose weight and stuff, and her fans was getting mad at her, saying, how dare you trade on us? You're an icon, and here you are trying to lose weight. Let this girl be healthy. And then we have Tia Mowry and her kids as Boo. I'm assuming Sully and Mike in Monsters, Inc. Don't watch that. Don't care. I don't have a young child that watch these animations and cartoons. So a lot of these animations and cartoons I don't know nothing about. And Nelly and Ashanti going as Cowboy and Cowgirl. Oh, look at her. She even had time to come out. Ashanti got kind of thick. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but girl she was thick as before she got pregnant. And I know Nelly. I did several videos about little horny Nelly. I have to commend her bravery for marrying him. No offense, because I wouldn't have married his ass. That boy, nope, I don't want to call him boy. This man do not know how to be faithful. I won't trust him. I won't. And this is no hateration. This is the facts. Now, did stories where he assaulted women, raped them, threw them out of his bus and threw money at him like there was a piece of trash and shit. When he started getting high and drink, he turns into his true character. They say when you're drunk, high or whatever, your true characters come out, meaning your filters is no longer, you're not able to use your filters, I should have said, as well anymore because you're too intoxicated. So your true characters and what you really want to do, your true intentions become noticeable. It's not, oh, I'm drunk, I didn't know what I was. No, you drunk and you knew this is what you wanted to do if you weren't drunk. But considering you weren't drunk, you were able to use your filters and, you know, your resistance. But now, since you are intoxicated, your filters and your resistance don't work as well. So you're doing what you really wanted to do and saying what you really wanted to say. When he get drunk and high, he turned into a sexual deviant and a predator, apparently an asshole. I wouldn't have married him if he would have offered me millions of dollars. All the stuff I heard about him, and he said, I'm not lying. It's more than one woman have said this about this man. But you know what? Maybe he's different around her. Maybe he had an epiphany. Maybe he's different. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, then we have Green Stefani. She's a piece of work. You haven't seen her in a grip. She looks pretty. She wears a lot of makeup, and I'm sure this photo is definitely edited. She's going as Snow White. She looks good as Snow White. And then last but not least, we have Beyonce, Betty Davis. Okay. Beyonce looks gorgeous with black hair. Now, don't she look gorgeous with black hair, you guys? You guys have to admit that. Beyonce looks fabulous with black hair. I don't think something else come over you now. I think the truth comes over you. Truth. Let's say if you are you are somewhat an asshole when you're not drunk. You become a bigger asshole when you are drunk. Okay. Steve Harvey said this, and I thought it was very profound. Yeah, he have a shady past, but he become a very wise man, you know, despite his shady past. He be saying some pretty profound and wonderful things. And he gives great advice despite his shady past. And I try to overlook that. When people give good advice despite who they are, I still take it if it's good advice. You know, like, okay, you're a jerk and I'd never be friends with you in a million years, but that's really good advice. You know, I'm a factual person, logical, visual, you know me. And he says something. And it kind of coincides with people who drinks. He said that people said to me that I've changed when I got rich. He said, no, I don't think that's it. He said, if you're an asshole before you got rich, you'll be even a bigger asshole when you're rich. He said, if I'm a decent, nice guy, you know, before I'm rich, I'm going to be a decent, even more decent and nicer guy after I'm rich. And he's right. I mean, if you're a jerk before you're rich, you're going to be even more of a jerk when you're rich. So me, if I was conservative like I am right now, when I become rich, I'll be even more conservative and the same or whatever, you know, and nice and giving. I won't change. It just be enhanced. You know, it's your true character floats, you know, that's how it is. Like, let's take Diddy. Diddy was a predator, a sexual deviant, and a downright evil person. He become even more of a sexual predator, deviant, and a downright evil person after he became rich. His true character just got enhanced because now he has money. So I don't think it's, you know, spirits or whatever. I think people's true characters come out. You know what I mean? Just saying. Some people are not able to show them true self. Like, people in my family wouldn't even recognize me right now because I had to, I don't know, had to people please. I had a lot of Aries in my family. The sign Aries. I had to people please all the time. Please people. A lot of my people were born in April. So I had a lot of Aries and a lot of Tauruses. And I was never, you know, able to fit in. I was always, you know, it was a nightmare. My child was a nightmare. But anyway, I'm very grateful for my childhood. It was just such a nightmare. But anyway, getting back to the point. So let's take Beyonce, for example. Before she came on the scene, far as she went in terms of hair color was maybe, let's go back. Far as she went with hair color, not that far back. Far as she went with hair color was probably gold or something like that. You know, but she always kind of went back and forth, like gold and black or something along those lines. She never went this blonde before. You know, she didn't go that blonde until like later on. She started having kids. But the black on here, she looks gorgeous. She looks younger. She looks more innocent and less trashy. This black is it fits her. It makes her look very elegant. Now, will she keep it? No, probably not. This is probably a wig more than likely, and she'll have her tacky, hideous, hookerish blonde hair in no time. Oh, you remember my birthday nap? Yes, Valentine's Day and Halloween are my two favorite holidays. If I had my way, I would have Valentine's Day parties and Halloween parties every year. It would be the spot for my house to have those particular holidays. But, you know, considering the circumstances, I can't do that now. But yeah, Halloween and Valentine's Day are my two favorite holidays. All the other holidays, I don't care too much about. And as you can see here, she was going at, what's that lady that was in the Purple Rain movie? For Tony Laconi, I forgot her name. She was Prince's love interest in that movie, Purple Rain. I forgot her name. Potoni. I don't know her name. But anyway, this is who she was going as right there. It's funny that she was doing Prince because I was just thinking about Prince the other day. This is so weird. I was just thinking about Prince. I was thinking about this movie too. I was actually thinking about going watching it. And I think I was talking to my daughter and my husband about Prince just the other day. And I saw a live, and I decided to go on YouTube and watch his live Super Bowl. Because I was like, I haven't saw his Super Bowl in a while. So, very strange that she's a Prince. Okay, and this is her being Prince and that love interest whose name is not coming up in my brain right now. That's what she's being right now. She make a good Prince. That black hair is doing something. Apollonia. Apollonia. That's the name. I couldn't think of it. Thank you, Queen Bee. I was like, what's the name? Apollonia? I could not think of the name to save my life. Oh my gosh. Thank you for really clearing that up. What do y'all think? Y'all like her costume? Y'all like Beyonce's costume? I think it's cute. I think this is really good on her. Yeah, she should definitely keep that costume. No, that's a really good costume. She should really keep the hair color though. That blonde hair is ugly. She looks old and tired, but you know, whatever. Let me show you guys a couple videos here. Then we're gonna go ahead and end it. I want you guys to be up all night, okay? I need to get some sleep. I'm getting kind of tired. Even though it's only 9-something, but I still have some reading to do. Let's see here. Now here is Trump.
Folks, I'm at Donald Trump's rally in Las Vegas.
Rally
people are
2 days
leaving
ago.
early, like in droves. Bunch of people. Folks, I'm at Donald Trump's rally in Las Vegas. People are leaving early, like in droves. Bunch of people have been flooding out this way. We have people walking out of the venue right now, and Trump is still on stage. Let me show you. Look. Donald Trump is still on stage, still speaking. All of these people walking out early. All of these people. Look at this.
Trying to grab.
All of them. This is like incredibly embarrassing for Donald Trump. You know, we're like less than a week away from the election, and even his most loyal supporters, people with red hats, are leaving early. This is really, really embarrassing. And look, it all comes down to people being sick of the fact that Donald Trump gets up on stage, he lies about the economy, he lies about reproductive rights, he lies about every single thing. And even his most ardent supporters are saying, yeah, you know what, we don't really want to listen to the 9-hour ramble that he goes on about his own grievances, his own problems. He's never talking about you. He's never talking about how costs affect you, what his plan is for the future. None of that. So yeah, I'm still filming right now. People are walking out right now. Like, you can see it right behind me. People are walking out in droves. Not good for Donald Trump.
Alina, you should have cleaned your system before you did this.
I would love to know who those people were that were walking out. I want to identify some of these people. I'm just saying, because something's not right here.
I remember when we fell in love.
Business owners, TikTok Shop is in.
He was a rapist and a murderer who was horrible with directions. So why does Christopher Columbus get a holiday again? Anadarko, Oklahoma has become the most recent city in the U.S. to get rid of Columbus Day in favor of
When
Indigenous
are we gonna get rid of
Peoples
that
Day.
goddamn day?
So why the change? Well, Columbus was actually a pretty terrible person, making celebrating him seem pretty pointless. Here are 5
They need
reasons
to
we
make
can
this
live without
national.
Columbus
This is
Day.
freaking
Number
ridiculous.
1. He didn't discover America. It's a little weird that we celebrate Columbus since he landed in the Caribbean and never actually set foot on what is now American soil. But more importantly, historians generally agree that the Vikings landed in North America almost 500 years before Columbus. Number 2, while he initially described the Native Americans as kind and
Vikings
peaceful,
did not
Columbus
so-
had no problem with his men raping and killing them. There are horrific accounts of Columbus selling Native American women and young
these are
girls, along
all
with
the people
brutal
like
stories of his men killing and torturing
You
Native
know,
people.
we're gonna go ahead and ignore what she's talking about right now because apparently she only has her school limited of history, so we're gonna go ahead and ignore that. Anyway, so that's all I want to show you. Oops. There's actually other stuff I want to show you, but I am tired. We celebrate. I know, right? We need to stop celebrating that rapist holiday. We need to get rid of the Columbus Day because it's freaking ridiculous and it's not even true. Like, why are we celebrating for real? You said you heard Russell Brand in legal trouble? Who's Russell Brand? I know Russell, whatever his name is, who's supposed to be married to Sierra. He's talking about getting her knocked up again. That's another thing. If Sierra see this video, which I'm sure she probably more than likely won't, girl, don't let him trap you. Every time you're in the middle of heighting of your goddamn career, he always want to get you knocked up because that would set you back and keep you grounded for at least a year. He only doing that is so you can be grounded. That's the hell he wants to do. Let me get her knocked up. Let me get her pregnant. Soon as she's out there doing her thing, making her little money, he want to slow her down and get her knocked up. And that's weird. Why you want babies so much? Should we be worried about this? I mean, he's like some little undercover predator, is he? No, I won't give him any babies. Matter of fact, I'd go one further if I was Sierra and get my tubes tied. Like, you're not getting any more babies out of me. My tubes would be tied, cut, clipped, burnt. Fuck that. Every time this girl get up and doing her thing and she start rocking and touring, doing her given gift of being a beautiful dancer, he want to slow her down and say, I want another baby. I wonder if she's going to be special enough to actually fall for it like she seemed to be every time he wants one. She needs to learn to say no. Now, you say the UK actor / conspiracy theory is weird Hollywood type. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, but okay. You said they are doing that, but we celebrate anything else on that day. Is it the same thing? Just asking. Are you talking to me, Nap? Or are you talking to somebody else? I'm just curious. That's okay, O'Shea. You didn't miss anything. I'm not talking about anything right now. It's about to be over it with anyway, because I'm getting tired. I do have other videos, but I don't want to talk about them right now, because they'll bring up... I'm so sorry. That's so rude of me. I'm so sorry. But let me go off. Now, give me hand claps if all of you like this hair color on Beyonce. Give me a hand clap in the comment section if you like this hair color on Beyonce. Better than that tacky blonde hair that she likes to sport. Let me get a hand clap if you guys like this hair on the Beyonce. Because it's better. I think it's better than her blonde hair, but that's just my opinion. See? Thank you. I'm telling you. This hair, I don't know, it's doing something to me. It's beautiful. She looks gorgeous. I mean, why don't she like red and black hair? I don't understand. She'll like looking in the mirror. She'll like look at that tacky, ugly blonde hair that she's so obsessed with. I know, right? It's gorgeous. Thank you. Please go in her comment section under this photo in her Instagram and say, love the blonde hair. Fill her fucking comment section up. But knowing Beyonce, she does the opposite of what you want because she's a hothead. She's hard-headed. She thinks listening to her fans make her sheep. Girl, you won't even be who you are without your fans. Hell. I swear, these people working on my nerve. Anyways, my loves, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I was going to do some tarot readings tonight, but I'm tired. See you guys on Tuesday, Election Day. Please go vote. And remember what I said. Okay, wear comfortable shoes. Have reading material. Make sure your phone is charged. If you're in cold places where it's cold this time of year, make sure you're dressed warm. Okay, because you're going to be standing in line for like 2 hours. All right? But don't ever give up. Do not walk away. Stay in line. Okay? Be prepared. Good luck to you. See you guys on Tuesday. Have a wonderful night.